picked out an all-white outfit, right?
Hang on.
Who did?
Yeah. Wearing white and white.
Brown.
All right, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we're gonna get this started for 6 p.m. Can you get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood.
Here.
Meg LaFave.
Here.
Barbara Hebert.
Here.
Charles Costick.
Here.
James Coffey.
Here.
And I'm in attendance.
Thank you. We continue to be under the modeling of the pandemic, meeting with social distance. Folks are certainly invited to take off their masks if they would like. We'll move right in. Anything for public comment this evening? Seeing none. Moving forward. We'll just jump right into draft resolutions. Tonight we have draft materials for minutes, monthly reports. I am going to ask for consideration of, and I will explain it, for Resolution 186, Time Clock Plus LLC Maintenance Agreement.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh, town herein, maintains an annual maintenance renewal agreement with Time Clock Plus LLC to provide time clock services and system support, and whereas Time Clock LLC has submitted a renewal agreement to the town for service from January 1st, 2021 to December 31st, 2021, and whereas the town board has provided within the general fund of the town of Plattsburgh 2021 budget for the renewal of its one-year contract with Time Clock Plus LLC in the amount of $1,980.00, and whereas the town attorney has approved as to form the one-year contract submitted by Time Clock Plus LLC, now therefore be it resolved that the one-year renewal contract submitted by Time Clock Plus LLC be approved, and the supervisor is authorized to execute the same for the town of Plattsburgh, and a copy of this resolution be given to the finance committee.
Is there a motion to the effect?
Someone.
Caustic, is there a second? Dave, I just want to offer, again, how I said that we were going to have a couple of resolutions probably between this meeting and next that need some action items. This is the service that we use for our employees truly as a time clock. We're somewhat excited that there seems to be the potential for, with no additional costs, it's our understanding with the upgrade of doing time off requests through an online portal type thing for the employees. So we continue to claw into the 21st century.
Does this time clock communicate directly with ADT?
I believe
Is
there.
it ADT?
Yeah, the payment per. I knew exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So this is one of those things that's obviously necessary, but it's also with this new thing, we may not dispatch it depending on if it may be a little too clumsy, but the other part of the software package is something that we wanted to continue with. So with that.
One thing I'm going to add, Pat sent this to me and I looked at it. There's just one problem with it. I don't know if he was able to straighten it out. It's they're saying if there's a dispute, it's under Texas law, and they don't indicate where the venue would be to sort it out. So if it's Texas law, I would assume if we did have a problem, which I don't think we would, you'd be, you'd have to go down to Texas. So I told Pat if they could make the change so we have a venue in Plattsburgh, that'd be great. So I don't know if he's able to do that, but that's one thing you always run into with contracts like that. They want you to, if you have law, sue them, do it down in Texas, and this contract is pretty modest in amount. You don't have any options. So if we can get a change to Plattsburgh, that would be good. And I told that to Pat, and I think he'd probably make that attempt if he can. I don't think it's the end of the world if you can't either.
Okay. All right. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does Carrie. Thank you very much. There, I believe, was one more on the docket for consideration, and that is Resolution 187, Zoning Board of Appeals, alternate member reappointment of
Patrick Duhame is willing to continue serving as a zoning board of appeals alternate member and resolve that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh does hereby reappoint Mr. Duhame, a resident of the town of Plattsburgh, for a term to expire December 31st, 2023, and be it further resolved that Mr. Duhame take the oath of office within 30 days of this resolution, and be it further resolved that a certified copy of this resolution be given to Stephen Imhoff, Codes and Zoning Department Head, and the chairperson of the Zoning Board of Appeals.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Bart, Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Wood, any discussion?
Is the spelling correct for the name? Then check, okay.
Duhame?
I had it differently, so it's fine.
I can put a question mark next to it and make sure that the spelling is correct.
Duhaime.
I,
M-E.
okay. Good. Seeing anything further? All those in favor say aye.
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 So does carry, thank you. We have additional draft materials for next week. Reappointment of the Water Advisory Committee, appointment of Alex Forrester as an alternate member of the Zoning Board of Appeals, reappointment for housing development for Mr. Wood, and then also the second is for Mr. Costick. Following with that is the Elmore SPCA agreement.
Similar
Kevin,
to last year?
say that again?
Similar to last year?
Yes, yep. And then, putting forward for considerations, in draft for both fire districts and committee appointments. And then the last item that is here, I'm sorry, the CVPH Morrisonville, service agreements for EMS services. I wanna thank Meg and Chuck for working, putting a lot of time and energy into that. And then, there also will be, an appointment for the court clerks, okay? So those will be, items for consideration, and if anything else formally develops, we will address that as stuff comes in.
Now, do they have to be separate resolutions since each judge has their own clerk?
I actually was going to make that recommendation, Tom, and I'm glad that you did, because,
In the past, we have. I mean,
Mhm.
it's
Yep.
one judge appoints it,
Yeah.
not both of them appoint.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same for the ambulance. Is that typically together or separate?
we can do it separate if you want.
I would recommend separate. I think
Yeah,
if you're.
because they're separate agreements.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
same,
there's the,
same language, just plug in the different names.
yeah, but there are some subtle differences
Yeah.
with,
Yeah.
with the beginning dollar amount and then a percentage increase
Yeah.
is
Yep.
different. And just so everybody's aware, we discussed it, it is a 3-year
Okay,
contract
good.
for the ambulance, finally.
Finally. Appreciate that. That's good.
Did I say same agreement? I meant same resolution.
Yeah,
I think the resolution also said renewal, it's not renewal.
It would be a renewal.
Well, typically a renewal means it's the same contract, this contract's different than the others.
Okay.
I mean, not up into the world
Yeah.
either, but.
Mm,
Okay.
probably should be exact.
So I will make sure that there is two separate out
Yep.
for CVPH and one for Morrisonville, and then, a separation for the appointments of the clerk, okay?
Mhm.
As far as the appointments to the committees, they're, Frank, just for the same as last year.
For now, and
That's
it-
probably a good idea, now with all the things going on, to keep them,
Yeah.
same.
I think continuity, Tom, is important.
Just one more nitpick about the ambulance.
Yep.
Can you have Deborah spell out what
Yeah,
MVSAS
that's right.
stands for in that resolution? At least once.
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
Which one was that?
Spell out the M.
Morrisonville volunteers,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I can also send it out, obviously Chuck and Meg have seen it, but I don't know if Barbara and Tom have seen it, so.
No, that would be.
there you go.
Good.
Yeah, along that line too, Mike, too, that, the top one there, CVPH ambulance service probably should be EMT or CVPH, because I believe that's what their,
Be the proper name, yeah.
what their proper name is for.
I thought I had one more thing. I do not there. Okay. Knowing the need to go into an executive session this evening, to discuss, on the work history of 4 specific individuals, is there a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Ebert, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, can I get a roll call real quick?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yeah.
Michael Cash.
Yes, we will go into an executive session at 6:10 PM. No action to be taken from tonight. So I'll let you shut the camera off, Kevin.
Yep.
Drug on.
I
Seriously, Thomas, what are you?
don't trust him when he has that black suit